Welcome to Julie Hyde Yoga. Today we'll practice a sequence which will help build strength in the body and also the mind. We'll start by coming to a lying down position on your mat. Stretch out the legs and spend a few moments getting grounded. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose and begin to soften and relax on the exhale. We'll build strength in the body today in a non-aggressive way, using the postures with ease and with the focus on the breath all the time. Last inhale here and exhale, and then brighten and activate the legs. We'll lift the right leg, feel the strength of it, feel the weight of it. And then start to pulse, just lifting the leg up and down, short movements. Just noticing if the leg feels heavy, and then take it out to the side a little bit, pulsing here, out to the right and back to center, just a few times like this. Just gently building strength in the leg. Bend the knee, take it in over the belly for a breather. Just rock from side to side into the hip, see how that feels. And then bring the knee right over the belly and lift the nose towards the knee. And if it feels okay and you're up for it, lift the extended leg. And just pause here for a few breaths. Feel the lower back grounding down into the mat, supporting the back. And bring the awareness back to the inhale and the exhale. Release any tension in the jaw, the shoulders. And then relax back out of this. Take a moment and move to the opposite side. Lift the left leg, begin to pulse up and down. Try not to hold the breath here. Make sure the throat is relaxed, the neck. And then start to take it out to the side. So pulsing here out to the left and back to center. Feel the weight of the leg, the quads getting strong. And the mind focused. Release out of that, take the knee in over the belly for a squeeze. See how this hip feels. And then start to round the nose towards the knee and lift the extended leg if it feels okay. Take a few breaths here. Again, you're just building that nice core strength with ease in a non-violent, non-aggressive way. Keep the breath steady in and out through the nose, building stamina. And then soften, release everything back down. Pause for a moment. And then take both knees in over the belly. And then stack the knees just directly over the hips. Extend the feet so the calves are parallel to the earth. Then take the arms up above your head. Palms facing each other so the triceps wrap in. Drop the right toes and the left toes. And right and left. Keep grounding down through the lower back. Try not to have a big dramatic arch in the lumbar spine. This just helps to protect the lower back and to engage the core muscles. Make sure you're breathing in and out through the nose as you alternate. Release the effort here. Take a breather. And bring the soles of the feet to the ground and come up onto the forearms, the elbows. Ground down through the hands. Extend the legs. And then straighten them away from you. Just starting to get into the hamstrings a bit. Bend the knees, lift up to meet the thighs. Back down to the forearms, straighten the legs. Rising up, bring the chest to the thighs. And then easing back down as you extend away. Keep breathing. It's more important to be breathing in and out through the nose than holding your breath and getting in as many as you can. Releasing out of this, hug the knees, drop the head, pause for a moment, feel a stretch on the back. Come to a seated position now, extending the legs out, keeping the toes active. Staff pose or Dandasana. Breathe in, take the arms up over your head and take the palms wide enough so the shoulders have space. A very simple posture to look at. But once you're in it, you'll start to feel the body getting a little bit warmer. Tapping into your inner strength, core strength. Keep the breath, the mind focused. In and out through the nose. And then take a twist here, opening everything to the left. Inhale, extend the arms up, and then open towards the right, fingers to the mat. Keep the legs active, toes up. Breathe into center, breathe out, open for your twist. Inhale, raising the arms up. Exhale, open everything out. Inhale, take the arms all the way up. Nice deep breath here, and releasing the effort. Bend the knees, foot soles to the earth, and take the hands back behind you, fingers and toes in the same direction. Wrap the shoulder blades around the back of the heart, ground down through the hands and feet, and lift the belly up. Take a breath here, and then gently come back down to the ground. A few more times like this. Push into the hands and feet, and lifting up, hips in line with the knees, chin to the ceiling. Releasing back down. Make sure as you lift here, all 10 toes stay on the ground. This just helps support your foundation. Keep the mind on the breath. Coming back to center. And making your way onto all fours. Take a moment in tabletop position. And then walk the hands out a handprint. Bring the shoulders over the wrists, but notice the knees are no longer underneath the hips. And just pause here. You're starting to tap into some upper body strength here in the arms, the shoulders. And keep the breath smooth, the back of the neck long. And you can stay here, or else to strengthen even more, tuck the toes under and come into a full plank pose. Stay movable here. There doesn't need to be any rigidity or tension. If you need to sway side to side, by all means introduce organic movement whenever you need to. Keep the breath smooth. Drop the knees, coming back down. And then we'll just lower halfway down, bending the elbows, hugging them into the chest. Gently bending the elbows, keep them right in alongside the body. And lowering halfway down. Good. And then releasing. Bending the elbows, bring the forearms to the ground, interlacing the fingers or the hands in prayer position. Keep the gaze parallel to the ground, leaning forward here, and then leaning back. Make sure there's space between the ears and shoulders. Leaning forward and leaning back. Just a few more times like this at your own pace. If you want to increase the strength here again, you can tuck the toes under, coming into Dolphin Pose. You're just holding and breathing here. Try not to let the head drop completely. You're helping to build strength here in the shoulders and the neck muscles. Adjust whenever you need to. Check in with the jaw. Make sure there's no tension here and the breath is smooth. Keep the mind focused on the breath all the time. Then bend the knees, release out, and take a breather. Coming into a child's pose. Resting the earth, the head onto the earth. Coming back to your breath. And feel free to stay here for as long as you need. Thanks for practicing with me today. I hope you feel stronger physically and mentally.